I know somebody who came to Canada. After 3 days, 4 days, she started calling her mom back home, crying on phone.
Yeah, I did that too. All right, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, depending on wherever you're watching me from. You're welcome back to Opportunity Home. If this is your first time on this channel, please like, subscribe, and then don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section and also share as well. As you already know, here in Canada, we always give you updates about what's going on in Canada and then the changes that goes on here in Canada.
Yeah.
I have a brother here who wants to share a bit of experience that he had here in Moncton. This is not his first time on this channel, and then I'll give him the opportunity to introduce himself again before we continue from there.
Okay, bro. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. This is Nanaba for from Nanaba for Facebook. I believe most of your followers know me
Yeah, sure.
because this is not my first time coming here,
Yeah.
and I've been also making some videos about how to come to Canada, some of the things that one need to know before they come to Canada. So I'm Nanaba for from Asante Mampong. Yes, Kumasi. I was staying at Swami Magazine. Yeah, before then I was at Fawadi before I moved to Magazine. Then from Magazine to Canada. Yeah, so that is something brief about Nanaba for.
All right, thank you. So today's interview is going to be about Moncton, how you see Moncton to be, and then what you think about Moncton. So you've been here for like 1 month, right?
Yeah. It's only
Okay.
1 month and some few days.
Okay. So far, how do you see Moncton? Is
Oh,
it a
well,
good place to be?
oh, sure, yeah. So far, so good. You see, before I got to Moncton, I had already searched about New Brunswick and some of the things that I need to know before coming.
Okay.
That is why you always entreat people to take advantage of the internet. Always go there, research. If you don't know anything, just go and make research about it.
Okay.
You see, my first time here, it wasn't easy. Somebody disappointed me when I was looking for accommodation. When I had even paid for confirmation deposit to
Oh,
show that honestly I am interested, but it turned out to be something negative on my side. But I came to realize that in life, sometimes you don't get things as you
as
expect
you
it to
expect,
be.
yeah.
So it's okay. Accommodation issue is okay, but it's not that easy.
Okay.
Yes, I believe
So
most of your followers are aware it's not easy. So if you're coming and you happens to be anybody who is here already,
yeah.
try and then talk to them, engage them, let them know how best they can assist you. Don't just get to the airport before you call
Call,
somebody
yeah.
to go and patch with them. It's not possible here. Ghana, you can move into your friend's place and then stay there for any time that you want. But
Yeah.
here in Canada,
It doesn't work
before
that
you
way.
can even accept somebody in your apartment, the landowner or the property owner must be aware.
Oh, yeah. And then do you think even the person is going to grant you more than 1 week to accept someone to accommodate someone in his or her
I'm not
own
sure. If
property?
you're coming to stay with somebody, I think it should be in a short basis, like
Okay.
2-3 days for you
All
to
right.
sort things out. You
Okay.
can't come and spend months here. It's not possible.
All right.
If you do that, you're going to pay some of the utilities because you're coming to bath. You bath, and then the charges may also go up. You understand?
Okay. So you made mention of paying deposit to someone and then the person disappointed
Disappointed me
you.
big
All right.
time.
So was that a mistake that you did or what happened? What did you do wrong?
Well, it wasn't a mistake.
Okay.
You see, it took me like 3 months. I used more than 3 months to search for accommodations in Moncton when I
Moncton.
was coming.
Okay.
Those who know me know that I was once in Toronto
Yeah.
before I moved to this province.
Yeah.
So it wasn't easy. So for my when getting to 3 days for me to arrive, I found one, and then the person said, "Look, we are two students of MBCC
Okay.
having this place, and we want somebody to share with."
Sure.
So I told him like, "Look, I'm interested because I've been searching day in and day out. Every day you see me on the internet searching for accommodations in Moncton."
Yeah.
So the person said, "Okay, for you to show that you're indeed serious, you have to pay something."
Yeah.
So per the conversation that we had, and for him to go to the extent of sending me pictures, doing video calls with me, in fact, my instinct told me that the thing is real.
It was real.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Sure.
So, and indeed, it was real. The accommodation was real, but just that he didn't put the accommodation there for me because he thought I was delaying.
Okay.
You understand? So when the flight set off, this guy contacted me that, "Where are you?" And one thing I didn't know before coming was that, you see, time in Ontario is different
Different
from
from here. Yeah.
that of New
Yeah.
Brunswick.
It's
So
like 1 hour
the
difference.
appointment time was 12 p.m.
Okay.
So when this guy tested me that, "Where are you?" When I checked my time, it was 11.
in
So I said, oh,
Ontario.
in 1 hour time I'll be there. And he said, no, it's already 12. So I was surprised, not knowing it was already 12 in New Brunswick when I
Yeah.
was having mine at 11. So when I got here, the guy said, you are late for 5 minutes. Somebody just paid for the accommodation in
Wow.
the last 5 minutes. I had no option than to, I mean, it wasn't easy because I didn't know anybody before coming.
Okay.
One guy wanted to assist me. The guy told me that, yes, there is accommodation, but I'll also be going to Ghana in next 2 weeks. You see, I don't know you. I
Yeah.
can't leave my apartment for you
Sure.
till I return from Ghana. And I
Yeah.
understood him because it makes sense. You see, he didn't know me from anywhere. So all of a sudden giving me his apartment, and then no, me myself, I didn't like it that way. So I accepted. And by God's grace, I came across one Nigerian guy who accommodated me for that night, and then I found my way through.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please be mindful that we have different time zones here in Canada. Okay. So you've been here for 1 month, like
Yeah.
1 month and
Yeah.
over. How do you see the living expenses here in Moncton?
Oh well, so if you ask me about living expenses, I have nowhere to compare than Toronto because that was where I was before coming
Okay.
here. It's okay. Living expenses in Moncton is not bad. The first day, the second day that I was here, I bought something from one supermarket, and in fact, that shop gave me the impression that things here is difficult to get, or I mean expensive. But after discovering some places like Dollarama, Walmart,
Walmart,
and other shops, I realized that look, there's no difference. Here is even far cheaper than
Toronto.
Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you ask me about living expenses as far as buying food and then
And then the
other
rent.
petty
Rent is
rent.
yeah, rent is also part.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
rent. Yeah, rent. Compare here to Toronto.
'Cause I can see you're in the new house. It's not
Yeah.
apartment. It's a house. Yeah.
For that place, we were four guys over there
Okay.
managing 2 bedroom apartment, everything inclusive, but we have to pay for utilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this place, I'm paying 500 every month.
Everything included.
Yes, everything is
Oh, that's
included.
nice.
Yeah. And I have my privacy. I don't share my room with anybody. Only thing that I share with is
The
the
kitchen.
washroom and the kitchen, which is normal to anybody who is coming as a student.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's cool. Accommodation here is cool, but just that you find it difficult to get if you don't have anybody who will lead you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So please don't wait till the end date or the due date before you start searching for rooms.
Sure.
Yeah. Make sure you at least 3 months before you come, or let's say 1 month before you come here in
Yeah.
Moncton, start searching. Like contact people to help you find accommodation. If they don't help you, it's not fault because they have their own things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just try to contact some people here in Moncton, in the province that you're going. Try to contact some people to help you get accommodation. You can't just come and then get accommodation. It's not easy. It's never easy.
It's never easy.
It's never easy.
anywhere.
And then, are you working?
Not yet.
Not yet, but you've been here for 1 month.
Yeah.
So people were like, in Canada, they have more jobs and other stuff, but why not working?
Well, I won't say there are no jobs. There are jobs, but you see, I'm a student.
Right.
I can't work full time.
Yeah.
And most of the employers too require people who they can contact any day,
Anytime.
anytime.
Yeah.
By me, I think I don't go to class on Mondays and Fridays,
Okay.
but most of the times I do virtual. So even though I don't go to class on Mondays, but I have to sit behind my laptop and then join the online
Online,
section.
so yeah.
So the only time that I can get to work is from 3:20 p.m. to, let's say, the next morning.
Okay.
So that is why maybe I'm not getting jobs. But there are jobs for people who are legit or who qualify to work full time.
Yeah.
People who are coming as open work permit
Work
holders.
permits.
If you are coming as international student, then trust me, if you don't want to violate immigration rules, then you'll find yourself in my shoes. It does not mean there are no students working over here.
Yeah.
A lot of students are working. But you see, one thing people should understand is that if you travel, it will take time.
Yeah. There'll be some challenges.
Sure. So people should stop being hard on themselves. I know somebody who came to Canada. After 3 days, 4 days, she started calling her mom back home, crying on phone.
Yeah, I did that too. Like when I came, I was like, no,
I'm not
this
getting
program
a
is
job,
very
my money is
difficult.
getting finished. No, you're coming as a student.
Yeah, sure.
And until you started schooling, you can't work. In the immigration rules, if you have not started schooling actively, not that you go today, the next 2 weeks, you not go. No, you have to be full-time student. That is when you can, get some part-time job to support yourself.
Okay.
So if you're coming as international student, know that not the day that you step in Canada, you're going to get job at the same day. No, 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 no. It's not possible. So psych your mind that it will take time as a student to, get something for one or two stuff.
Yeah, so we don't want you guys to go through what we are going through. That's why we are wasting our time, our precious time, to give you all this information.
Sure.
Never think when you get here you're going to get a job
No.
that day. It takes time.
Jobs are here.
Yeah,
A lot
because
of jobs,
employers need more workers. Then they need full-time workers.
Yeah.
They need someone who can work like 10, 8 hours, like full-time.
Yeah.
So if you are doing part-time, they might need you that you may be busy somewhere.
Yes.
And it's going to affect the company.
Exactly.
That's why they don't normally take part-time students. Let me say they don't normally take students. But then you are rest assured that there's work here for you.
Sure.
All right. So what do you have to say? Like maybe you have something to say that I didn't ask.
Yeah.
Anything you know about New Brunswick? Anything you want to tell them? Anything like any advice and anything at all?
Well, I think we have said a lot about this province and in our previous videos. But one thing I would love to say to your viewers and probably people who are watching me too is that if you want to come to Canada, then it's a good decision. But make sure you stay away from fraudulent materials. I keep advising people.
Yeah.
I always advise people in any of my videos, stay away from fraudulent materials, fake bank statements, fake documents. Please be real. What I keep saying is that refusal is always better than the immigration officers banning you.
Yeah.
If they ban you, they are giving you time to come back.
And even it's not going to be like 1 year.
They are going to watch you with their two eyes well. So my dear brothers and sisters, if you follow those who know road, if you subscribe to good channels on YouTube, then trust me, you can do things by yourself. The internet is broad. It's up to you to decide on whichever way to choose.
Yeah.
You can choose the negative way and you can choose the positive way. You can decide to make the internet impact your life, and you can decide not to.
Okay.
So we are in the time that we are in era that everybody wants something that can be beneficial to him or her.
Sure.
So please go to the internet, follow some of us, and then we will also try and then put you on the right path. We don't know it all, but at least we won't keep what we know.
Yeah. And mind you, we are not immigration officers.
Yeah, for that one.
We are just expressing what we know. We are just
yes.
telling you guys what we know, and then giving you some advices. We are not visa officers and immigration officers. We are just giving advice. Yeah. Mind you, when you are searching for rooms on Facebook Market, because that's where normally we find for rooms, there are also scams over there.
Yeah, I wanted to say.
Yeah, there are scams. So yeah,
so the fact that I paid before coming, it's not justification that you can't be scammed. They can scam you. In fact, scamming started from this Western world.
Yeah,
you understand. So be vigilant. I will not say what I did was the best, but I can also say I was desperate because time wasn't on my side. That's why I took that step. But please don't do that. Don't pay any money to anybody on the internet. If you know somebody in a place that you will be going, just contact the person. Let them know that you'll be there on this date, so they should try and then assist you get accommodation. Right? Don't pay any money to anybody on the internet. Be mindful of fraudsters, and you don't want to, throw away your money.
And not only the internet, even during your visa processing, your school application, and that stuff. That's why we have this channel there for you.
Sure.
Whenever you come to this channel, let's say my channel is Opportunity Home, and then he's also having a channel that's
Nana Bar 4
TV.
Both on YouTube and Facebook.
He also gives advices on the type of documents you will need before you apply to schools, and that's how. In our next video, we are going to talk about how to apply to colleges and universities here in Canada. And that's going to be in our next video, so that you can also do your own research and do everything by yourself. You don't have to go to a second person to do everything for you and then take money from you. You don't have to pay that huge amount to apply to a school. All you need is the original documents and then your application fee. That's if you have all this, everything is going to go on successfully for you. Okay, so thank you for handling my invitation today. And then would you like to greet your followers, anyone? maybe the
So shall
family back home.
I greet all your followers, and then I'll entreat them to stay tuned to this channel. If
Yeah.
you have not followed yet, please do well to follow. Click on the notification bell so that anytime that we drop any video, you don't exempt yourself from. I will love you all, and we have
And you can put your channel there too, yeah.
yes, Nana Bar4 TV on
Okay.
YouTube. Facebook is Nana Bar4. Try and stay positive, stay away from trouble, and then life is going to be better eventually.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.